And just like magic, it's now Wednesday afternoon, 3 o'clock here on AM 1410, WRMN in Elgin. It is my favorite day of the week, and it's my favorite time of the day. It's 3 o'clock, which means it's time for the Laura Dion-Jones Show. That's right. Lose weight fast, get rich quick, and look young forever. That's the way we do it, isn't that the way we do it, Laura?
Better believe it.
Absolutely. Welcome back to Elgin.
Thank you.
You're looking kind of festive today.
Well, does it show?
Not just kind of festive. You look real festive
well,
today.
When you see this finally put up on YouTube in about a week or 10 days, today is our 40th show.
Nice. If I had two hands, I'd clap.
And and if you would put that enchilada down, you could clap.
Okay, touche.
And today's our 40th show, and thank you to Julie Belanger, who is one of our best EBL2s, Elgin's Biggest Loser. She made us this, she made me a cake, a cheesecake.
Yes.
And what it is it's 40 cheese sticks. String cheese sticks. You have to see this. If you go to YouTube in about a week, you'll see it. And then she made these signs, and they're all over downtown Elgin. And then they had, like, New Year's Eve streamers. And anyway, let's say hello to our sponsors and thank them first. That's why I look festive, because today's our 40th show, and we're all real excited about it.
Oh, the humanity. Allen & Son Seal Coating. You know those kids, don't you?
Yes.
I know you do, my dear. You know, they're your area resource for all your asphalt and asphalt maintenance needs. I know that question comes up over lunch. It's a family-owned and operated business, and, you know, the summer's winding up, and you never can tell when you want to just look into this. So why don't you get on that phone? You know the famous phone number for Allen & Son Seal Coating.
847 980
6914.
6914.
Ooh, you are such a guru. 40 shows and she still can do numbers. 847-980-6914. That's Allen & Sons Seal Coating.
And Dr. Clara Leos.
Oh, you know what August is? Well, Clara Leos, any month, all the 11 months as well, including August the 12th. She's right there at 2001 Larkin Avenue. You know that location in the city of Elgin. On the west side. I'm breaking your YouTube camera, sorry. But Kathy will bring it back alive. Dr. Clara Leos is what we're talking about. Doctor of Chiropractic. She's unique among doctors because she's even helped out your young back.
Yours truly, yes, my back. I had a treatment there today. I feel brand new.
And I'm reading the commercial. You were just there, 847-888-9988. Chiropractic needs. And, of course, you know, August is here and almost gone, but still here. Summer's really flying by as it's almost officially over. And the Y is now registering for their After Wonderful School programs. They provide preschool and kindergarten enrichment as well as elementary school age and all that good school care that we had when we were young and still need now if you're young. The Y buses pick up at a variety of Elgin places, as you know, and they take the children to the Y for homework help, chart this on YouTube, sports, swimming, humanities, character development, which I might say after 4, and wellness activities. So be sure to reserve your spot now. The phone number for the YMCA is 847-888-7410. They're located at 50 North what street?
McLean.
All right.
Or is it McLean?
Oh, you were good the first time. Go with your first instinct or don't go to your 41st show. Very nicely done. And that's the Y.
And thanks to Snobhounds Canine Clothing Company, think Nike meets Donna Karen, but for canines, and Casey Tool, an automotive specialty tool company. In the studio with us today is a whole crowd, and George, if you're listening, don't get mad, because we have a mob in here.
He's on his way from Chicago, glued to the radio.
I know. My cohort, Mike Hunziker, my co-host, Jeff Myers. On our YouTube camera is one of our Elgin's Biggest Losers, Julie Belanger. We have Lori Faith Gibson Aiello, Mrs. Illinois, 2008, a well-known community activist, and a driving force behind saving the zoo at Lord's Park. And she's here to tell us all about this weekend's Bison Blast benefit and come and help preserve the herd. And Kathy Walter, welcome. For the first time on Laura Dion-Jones show. She is a former Cubs ball girl, and she's sitting in for a bit of girl talk along with 4 of our best EBL2s who have really blossomed right before everyone's eyes over the last 11 weeks. We have Ramona Quintanilla, Julie Belanger, Joyce Delgadis, how's that? Oh, and Valerie the Swan. And the reason everybody's giving the Beauty Queen wave is because Lori Faith, I begged her to bring her Mrs. Illinois tiara.
Should I crown you now?
You could crown me over my headphones. I might. Let's
is
work
quite
to
a
end
moment
all
here.
wars.
It's
Isn't this
the
beautiful?
crowning
Look at
moment.
this. Mrs. Illinois tiara. Can you believe this?
Are you
I asked her-
honoring with this crown?
Yes,
All
I
right.
asked her to bring it, and she brought her sash also. Thank you
Wow.
so much for bringing this.
Wow.
We
Any-
got a picture.
Anyway, by the way, I have a small PSA announcement of sorts. A contractor friend of mine is looking for some highly skilled production sewers. So if you or anyone else you know falls into this category, please let me know.
What are you, good with a voice and a needle? What's a production sewer?
Production sewer, they have to be able to sew piecework, and they
Okay.
have to know their way around a sewing contract shop. So please email me at Dion-Jones@AOL.com with your name and your phone number, and I'll pass it along to him. And no matter how bad things get for some of us, at least we don't have Blagos problems, right?
He got rid of 23 of those problems,
Yeah.
I think, did he not?
You know what? If
One
he's
person likes
convicted, if he's convicted, what's he going to go in for?
Good behavior. You know,
I don't know.
5 years, but you know,
I can't judge. I wasn't there.
Yeah,
You know, I didn't hear anything.
for the one moment in time, he considered it like a quiet, successful day it was. He was away for 23 of the 24 counts. We don't talk politics, do we?
No, okay,
But also,
so
it was just one
moving
person. One person liked him. That's what we
He
established.
might serve like a Lindsay Lohan or a Paris Hilton term. Where you get checked in and you're so disruptive they check you right back out in a couple
That's
hours.
right.
I could see that
Yeah,
happening.
I guess
Or he could have his own talk show behind bars. It might work.
Maybe he'll come on our show.
That's right.
hide a camera in his hair.
Yeah. Looks like he's got a tiara under his hair. Listen, I want to say quickly, you know, now that all of our favorite shows, Ugly Betty and this one and that one and Deadliest Catch and all of those Amazing Race, all my favorite shows are off the air. I stumbled on a new one Monday night, The C Word.
Ooh.
Laura Linney stars. It's
Oh, yeah.
outstanding.
I watched the pilot. It's very good.
Didn't you think it was fabulous?
Absolutely.
I hope the rest of the series
Showtime
lives
it
up
is.
to the pilot.
We're told it's Showtime.
Is it Showtime or
Yeah.
HBO? I
Is
don't
it?
remember.
It's
Showtime. Miss Swan knows.
The
She
C Word,
knows.
9:30 Monday nights. It's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. It really makes you think about things. So, that being said, thinking...
CSI Miami doesn't? at that
Well,
time?
not in this
On
regard.
CBS?
This
All
is
right,
wonderful.
thank you very much. Although to move in the Sunday night, so forget what I said.
Listen,
Sorry,
besides me, who said, too much of a good thing can be wonderful?
Kate. Ooh, what do you think? Ed Sullivan.
Yeah.
Ed Sullivan?
Yeah, thank you.
Marilyn or Liz Taylor.
Mae West.
Oh, see?
Too much of a good
See?
thing can be wonderful.
I can hear it now.
Too much
Big
of
boy.
a good thing
Do that impression.
can be wonderful.
Yeah. Why don't you come up and see me sometime, big boy?
See,
Jeff, I didn't know you were that way.
Wait till these photos come
One
out.
more quote, now a serious quote, because this has to tie in with some stuff here. You know that, motivational stuff. He that is good for making excuses is seldom good for anything else.
Darn it.
The Swan knows.
Had I had my Wheaties today, I would have gotten this. I don't know who it is.
Benjamin Franklin.
Oh, of course.
And speaking of excuses, for my 44 active participants in EBL2, most of them have none, and most are losing, and even the ones who don't want to lose are losing. So go figure. Come to the EBL weigh-in tonight at the Y and find out who's in the top 10 and who's in the top 20. And this is the 11th week, girls. Two more. Next week's the final. Next Wednesday's the final weigh-in, so come on, give it all you've got. And people have been already emailing and calling. Elgin's Biggest Loser 3 begins September 15th, and we would love to have a corporate challenge this time. So if you know of another company who you'd like to challenge with a team from yours, please let us know. Let us and them know, and we will arrange for it. And let's see. Let's hear from Lori Faith.
Hello.
Tell us about your pet project to preserve the herd.
Well, here's my little pet. You can't see it on the air, but I brought a little mini bison in for you to look at.
Oh, the bisonette.
Yes. We've had a park, well, okay, let me start over. Sorry. We've had a zoo out at Lord's Park for over 115 years in the city of Elgin. It was given to us by the Lord's family, which is a couple that gave us many fine institutions around Elgin that are still around, including homes for the aging and other things and land around town. One of the nice things about the zoo is when they had entrusted it to us, it's always to be free to the public to enjoy. So it doesn't matter where you live in town or what background you come from, you can come to the park, this 108-acre park, and enjoy the day. And you see exotic animals and things over the years. So it's been an institution in Elgin. And more recently, in the last 10 to 15 years, we've had a little bit of troubles getting the right type of funding for budgets to upkeep on maintenance and the basic things. Because understand like structures start to get older. It's been there a long time. The bison themselves have been out there over 90 years. We've had the same herd, so they have little baby
Those ones
bisons
aren't
and
there.
keep continuing the
They're not that old though.
no,
Okay.
they're about 22 and 24 now, so I guess they are elderly bison we have technically right now. But we've continued the same lineage, which is nice. So we're trying to build on to actually making the zoo and the park as a whole, but actually keeping the zoo viable and sustainable, because it is a preservation effort, but it's also something that gives back to the community so much for education. We have the farm zoo exhibits, we have the community garden out there to teach kids about sustainable living and other things. There's all these programs that we have, but we need the support to rebuild the infrastructure and preserve the herd, get some of the younger bison in to keep the genealogy going, and the elk and the deer. And our farm animals are wonderful. They come from local farmers during the summer. They're free. They're just given to the city of Elgin to take care of for 100 days, as long as we feed them and have a vet come out and things. So it's a wonderful resource for the community. So we're working really hard just to keep it, but also improve it. So it's a more valuable resource. It's not just one of those things you think about, when you're trying to think about, oh yeah, we have a zoo. Oh yeah, I remember going there as a kid.
Why don't we play this up more? What's it going to take to make the Lord's Park Zoo into a real destination for people, not only in Fox Valley, but to get other people to come here?
Well, there's a lot of things of perception. When you say the things about the town Elgin or other things, people from the outside area have some assumptions about our town in particular, and we got to get those perceptions changed. You don't want people to think, I'll go to the park, I won't be safe, or I'll go to the park and I see the fence looks rusted, so it must be run down. But they start to make assumptions, and they might not come back for a while. So there's little things out there we're working on, but the nice thing is we have so many great volunteers. We have so many people out in this community that are just working to preserve many areas of Elgin, to keep bringing us up. That's what's such a nice thing we have about this town, is we're so diverse, and so many people have so many different skills. We're very artistic, but we're also very resourceful. So the zoo is just one thing that people are throwing their weight behind to be resourceful around. There's lots of other things.
Why don't you invite me out there one Wednesday before the show, like around noon, show me around so we can put our thinking caps on.
Absolutely. So Saturday, if you're available, or anyone else is, we're having our latest fundraiser is a Bison Benefit Motorcycle and Scooter Rally. The short name for it is Bison Rally, or bisonrally.com. And it's we're trying to make an annual event. We had a bunch of people. If you're in the biker culture, I drive a scooter. I don't have a motorcycle.
Like a what, a Vespa? Something like that?
It's actually Chinese. You should see the instruction manual. It's pretty funny. But I'll have to bring it in sometime. But yes, I have a little 50cc scooter, so they kind of just laugh at me when I show up at these things. But the biker culture is very much behind supporting causes or doing fun runs and things for charity all the time. And they like to get out and show off, their work for their bikes and things that they did. So we had some of our supporters that came forward saying, we would love to do some sort of motorcycle show or a fun run or something to bring people into Elgin that haven't been here for a while. They can bring their bikes or their scooters or whatever, and we can just enjoy the day in this beautiful park. We could do the fun run. They could see different spots all around town, and then we could just have a big party and give out some prizes and things. So, that's what we're trying to do on Saturday. We're starting off small, and hopefully it'll be a nice annual thing to be like a big fundraiser we can do.
You know what? The lovely and talented Nell Hughes from Salon Couture wants to donate a gift certificate for your raffle.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh.
So you might want to stop by there after the show.
Absolutely.
We're going to be on our way over there because we're going to talk about some Elgin's Biggest Loser makeovers
Yay!
over there. But I was talking to her about the Bison Run, the Bison Blast as I call it, but that's not what it is. And she said that she would love to donate a gift certificate, a gift card for your raffle. So
Absolutely.
I thought that you would like to hear that.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
Tell me something. How did you get interested in the bison in the first place?
I think it's because when we moved to Elgin, with my kids at the time were, early grade school, like kindergarten and second grade, and we were looking for things to do around town, and the first thing that popped in my head was, Lord's Park has all these amenities there. Same with Wing Park. We have two very large parks in town that you can just spend the day and let the kids burn off their energy or keep them entertained. And it was such a joy to reconnect back there, because I probably haven't been to the zoo since I was, 13 or 14, or dragged there on some family picnic or trip or something, right? So just to come back there and see my kids re-embrace it, go out to the museum that was free, they can go to the zoo, it was free, I paid to get them into the aquatic center, but just to really enjoy that whole day and how much they enjoyed it, it brought me back to that time too.